Welcome back, everybody. Episode 161. What is a 161 signal? Oh, my grade school. I went to PS 161. So,
and also my dad lives on 161,
look at that.
Broadway.
Come on, man. Well, you ain't have to put his whole information out there. You don't know what kind of apps is coming out. You don't know what kind of what's that new manga on Kagurubachi type mofos. You don't know if he got,
that nigga insane,
like
bro. Hey, that nigga is insane. So if they gonna go have anyone choose to have beef with that man, good luck.
I saw just a couple blocks away on TikTok, someone drove their entire car into the 150s, was it 157th? Whatever one is on the one line. Drove their entire car into the train, like into the steps for the train station. Like the shit was like, everything was like backed up because I'm trying to see. I was trying to find the TikTok of it.
That's elite hating. It's magic.
I don't know what they.
Nah,
yeah,
I don't know what. Yeah,
157th.
No, really?
157th. Let me send it to you right now. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's the train that you actually take if you have to go anywhere. I'm assuming it's 157th that you have to take.
Yeah, because I gotta. That's exactly it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Like, who does that? And it looked like the middle of the day too. It didn't look like no like afternoon, middle of the night stuff. Something like crazy. It looked like literally the middle of the day.
That's wild. Yep, that is exactly the one I take too.
I think someone was in this. Like, I think it'll just be faster if I take the train. It's like, you want to take the train? Fine, let's take the train.
Why are they doing so calmly? That's like, I'm really trying to ruin everybody's day.
Yeah, you can't just pull at it. Like, you can't back out of that. There was a whole
the fact that there's
everything.
people. The fact that there's people like this that walk among us scares me.
The fact that in New York City, people are just like, you see it happen, but you just keep it going about you.
Yeah, you guys are so used to it. You're just like,
it is not.
New York's hate energy is so.
It's not hate. It's like
it's hate. It's like y'all hate each other but love each other so much.
No. It's not hate. This is like minding your own bit. Like, you have your own. Everyone's got their own shit going on.
No, I'm saying though is that so much hater shit happens in New York. Y'all like, you're gotta at that point where you're just like, this is just another fucking thing, bro. Like, oh,
bro,
fuck.
It is what it is.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Thanksgiving was chill.
What was the spread like?
So my
did you contribute?
I contributed nothing at all.
Excellent.
Yeah, nah. It was a no go for me for cooking. But no, it was chill, man. My uncle does like a Thanksgiving breakfast thing where he does like different themes. So this year he did breakfast tacos, and that was chill. And then two of my best friends were home. Well, one is home. One was visiting because he works for the Kings, and the Kings are playing the T-Wolves. So he was in town too for Thanksgiving. So I got to kick it with him and got to see my other homie. And got to see his family. He got a bunch of family from Philadelphia that came in. So got to see them again. So it was nice.
Hey, T-Wolves, not that bad. Not a really good start.
And they lost to the Kings. I'm a big hater. I don't like. So listen, y'all gotta understand. I don't like the T-Wolves. I don't like the Vikings.
All right, sorry to hate
I don't like the T-Wolves. I don't like the Vikings, and I don't like the Twins. I don't like no Minnesota sports teams except the St. Paul Saints and the Minnesota Wild, our hockey team. And the only reason why I like them is because they are actually based in St. Paul. All three other teams play in Minneapolis.
If they win a championship, are you going to the parade?
No.
No?
No.
That's nuts. If the Brooklyn Nets won a championship, I would still go to the parade because we don't get anything. We don't get anything.
I don't care. I do not care, bro. I do not.
When's Minnesota? When's their last championship?
We don't have one. Alive? None of the Lynx are the only professional sports team here that has a professional championship. No, the Twins do. The Twins have 2. But the last time they won was 93?
Bro.
Vikings don't have one. T-Wolves don't have one. I don't think the Vikings even made it to the Super Bowl since damn near what? What's the last time the Vikings were in the Super Bowl?
Shit. When's the last time the Vikings went to the Super Bowl? 1977, it looks like.
Gross. Disgusting.
That's nasty. That's messed up.
But no, the Twins' last World Series was 91. I was wrong. 91 was the last time the Twins won a World Series.
None of them have been in your lifetime, apparently.
None. But it's not even that, bro. It's literally because they're based in Minneapolis, and I'm St. Paul over everything.
Okay. Listen,
so Wild get no hate and the Saints don't get no hate because they're based in St. Paul.
The Liberty was in the final. I mean, New York Liberty, WNBA is just like it's booming right now. So shout out to all the ladies playing basketball. Liberty were in the WNBA finals this year. Now, unfortunately, I didn't think they could win either way. I was like, Las Vegas Aces, come on, Asia Wilson. Who else was on there? Candace Parker. A couple of the people, like, they had a team. I was just
Aces are goddamn Voltron.
Yeah, they had a team. So I was like, as great as it would be for the New York Liberty to win a championship and bring it to New York City, I would also go to that parade. I have no shame. I've just never been to any parade. The last one I should have went to was when the Yankees won in 2009, and I did not go to that one. And I'm pretty sure I didn't go because I had either a class or exam or something along those lines. It was something college related. So I never went to that.
That was my freshman year of high school, and it was funny as hell because one of the homies the next day. So the Yankees win the World Series. So, I'm going to school. I had the authentic Jeter on. Listen, I'm about to get ready to pop my shit. I can't wait. I get to school. The other homie had on this Yankees jersey, but it was like one of the champion ones. Like, it was like all white. It had like some random player's name on the back. It was just a complete, man. We cooked that nigga all day because of that. It was so funny.
Listen, the only reason I remember
it was nasty.
The only reason I remember that championship is because of this. Hold on. Boy.
Oh my god. Blueprint 3-0 was crazy.
No, I could go the rest of my life without hearing that song ever again. I don't think
it sucks when I hate a Jay-Z song so much.
But it's not, to me, that don't count. Like, it's a Jay-Z song, but like, I think we all, in terms of Jay-Z's catalog and what stands out, this doesn't stand out. It's a number
that song got bad juju.
Yeah.
Little Mama ran up on stage to that song, right? That's the one?
That's the one. It's got a lot going on. I can't.
Yeah, it's bad juju, man.
Empire State of Mind is officially retired. I don't think there's going to be any point where people play it. I don't know what the new New York anthem is that we just played and feel rep for a city, unless it's like it was fucking Dior or something along those lines. Anything Pop Smoke, but yeah, that's nuts. It is what it is. But
is that what the Yankees need to win another World Series? A really bad pop rap New York anthem that somehow just hits.
You'd know better than I would.
Is that what the Yankees need? Because listen, the last time they won was in 2009 when that song came out.
I mean,
and it was just the anthem of the entire playoffs, the entire season, damn near.
I mean, I would hope they would find some way to win sooner than
without having that though. I think that's what we need. New York needs another anthem.
MLB's a tough beat currently.
I know, right?
For New York City, so it is what it is. But hopefully, another championship comes to New York City.
Let's go Knicks.
Yeah, let's go Knicks. It's not gonna happen, but
fuck it. I'm now fully buying in. I'm one of those delusional fans.
Did you? So you have no leftovers.
None at all. Fuck no.
Okay. Have you
None at
ever
all.
done? This is an exercise that I've seen that other people do. Have you ever done the exercise where? And I'm assuming because you would have to use ChatGPT for this, and I'm not sure how familiar how much you use ChatGPT. Have you ever done the thing where people do this, where you whatever is left in your fridge, you ask ChatGPT what can you make from these products, and it's supposed to give you some sort of recipe. It could use all the products, none of the products, one of the products, all this other things, but like just to come up with ideas of like how can I use this food that's maybe about to waste, maybe that's too old, something along those lines. Like what can I do with it?
Low key, that's tight as fuck. And no, I have not done that, but I would love to try that. That's kind of cool.
I think so. I mean, it might
I
give
think
you
that's
some
cool as
bullshit,
hell.
but
It really might give you some. It would be cool too if it like if you give them the ingredients and then it helps you source like maybe it scours the internet quickly for you. Be like, hey, listen, here's some like recipes it also could pull from, but also give you its own suggestion. But yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
thinking
we'll
too
see.
deep.
Yeah,
It sounds
maybe.
fun though.
No,
It sounds.
you're thinking in the right direction. The future, you know what I'm saying? ChatGPT recipes is gonna. I hope it don't get cookbooks out of the paint.
That's what
Um,
I'm saying. Like it's a slippery slope. I'll say that
are you
to say
guys?
the
Are you?
least.
Have you? Do you frequently use cookbooks, or are you like
Yeah,
in
I
that?
have I
Okay.
have so many cookbooks, bro. It's ridiculous.
Okay. All right. I love that. Love to hear it. You still have that One Piece one?
Yes, I do. I
Oh,
didn't even
cool.
take it off the package yet.
Okay.
It's plastic wrap.
I never take any of my stuff that I buy out of the package. I don't use it enough. I have this Naruto art book that I've never looked. I was like, I know what Naruto looks like. It's not that deep. With that said, get of course the police sirens in the background to christen the episode.
Yes.
Um,
Now we can start our anime talk.
Now we can start the anime talk, the real anime talk. Um, what are we watching? What are you watching? What are we experiencing? Doesn't even have to be anime, but it's nice to have it anime related. But what are we watching currently? What are something you want to talk about? Any kind of tidbits, any kind of nitpicks, any kind of things that you want to talk about? Here is the open forum as we do on this What Are We Watching episode.
Um. So I see. Still been watching JJK. We have to.
Want to talk about it?
Do you feel that people are finding Shibuya overrated already? Because I don't feel that there was.
I'll say this.
Let me let you answer first, and
I'll
then
say this. The experience reading the manga to me is trumping the anime in a weird way. I feel like the level of intensity within the manga has not been adapted as seamlessly as it is. I feel like because I've read them, to be honest with you, every week after an episode, I literally read the manga. I'm like, all right. And this is how I know I like the season because I'm like, I got to know what happens next. I know what happens next, but I read it anyway to be like, okay, we're this amount of episodes away from this. We're doing this. Da, 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 da. I feel like the adaptation for this isn't as isn't bringing to me like the intensity, the drama, the pushing thing. But I did ask because I asked an anime only whose name rhymes with Sikoshe. I asked an anime only, and he says he loves the season, and things are finally starting to pick up. So maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not always good to read ahead and understand things. And I can't remember a anime right now that I'm watching that I don't haven't read the manga to. Except what's that shit that we were watching a couple months ago with the dudes who went to the island?
dudes
Eternal.
that went to the island.
They went to the island. Oh, what's it for? Eternal Paradise? Hell's Paradise. Hell's
Hell's
Paradise.
Paradise. Oh,
That's
Hell's
the only
Paradise.
thing I haven't read that I watched recently. And I was just like, oh, okay. Um, and then I'll say with this latest episode that dropped most recently with the Nanami situation, I do feel like, and I know there's been a lot of talk with the animation thing. Animation's been a key thing. Mappa, slavery, getting things done on time. It's all in the mix. I do feel like, have you watched the latest episode?
I have not watched it yet.
I feel like, and maybe you're gonna see that. Maybe I'm ruining the episode for you, right?
No. Listen, go
I
talk about it.
The Nami a couple episodes ago was burnt up by Jogo. I feel like his burnt up flesh isn't up to par to me. It looks like a pat. If for something that for me who uses Photoshop, and I'm not saying I'm like some sort of video editor, but it looks like they just inserted a pattern somewhere. And that is like kind of what it is. I'm not buying the blood, the gore. Like I want it to be a little bit more graphic, you know? Um
Yeah.
but that's my little nitpick. Other than that, I would say we're in the third act of this season, and this is to me where everything picks up on a week to week basis. What say you?
Okay, so I have a quick follow up question
Okay.
because I do agree with you to that the drama isn't as there as we want it to be.
It could be various. It could be music choices. It could be
Yeah, but the drama isn't there.
right,
Like,
right.
yeah, and there's various little things that could
The
have
big sense
intensified
of
above it.
threat isn't there to me.
Yeah. Do you feel like because we do read the manga that it doesn't feel like that because we kind of understand a little bit deeper of like, dang, how some of these choices and things are actually kind of play out in the future. And so although it may seem a little now, in the near future, this actually kind of plays a bigger role in how this happens or how that happens and whatnot.
Yes and no. I'm going to go with mostly no. And I'll say that because I've watched other anime that I've read the manga of, and I feel like the drama and the story was actually even at sometimes better than the manga. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna look towards. I know everyone's had their feelings about AOT. I'm look towards Attack on Titan, which I feel like as good as the manga is, the drama in the anime
Oh, it completely
it
takes
levels it.
it.
Yeah, it takes it up to another level.
Yeah,
And
for real.
production choices, music choices, other things. There is a the episode that was like nominated for awards in My Hero Academia. The
And My Hero Academia is another one that like I don't think they get enough credit of their music choices.
yeah, because
I feel
it's literally
they
Deku
it's so
versus
damn perfect every single time.
Deku versus Class 1A is like that's the gem of this last season because it was like nominated and other stuff like that, and that the music and the choices and everything is just done so perfectly. Um, I feel like
Another good moment is the first movie when him and All Might fight together and they're running, they're doing all list
right,
like I watched that scene so much and that the music once it hits, you're just kind of like holy, like you just get
but then
you diverge completely into it.
but then this is so ironic. Yesterday, because I had nothing to do, I watched the first five. I watched the past Gojo arc again because it's like it's adapted. We're a couple months removed from it. I can kind of just watch it, and I think that is amazing with the music choices, the intensity, everything like that. Like all of that comes together. I feel like this music choices are kind of interesting. Sometimes they go for like this freeform jazz type of feel, which is like it's cool in some instances, but I don't think it captures like the true what you want to capture is that there's a threat to the thing. But then in JJK it's kind of weird because the mere fact that humans really aren't brought into the picture in all of this as much as like we want to be like humans and stuff like that, like there's no, I don't even think there's like any, I mean there's human characters but none of them are truly important as the jujutsu sorcerers kind of thing. And
Yeah,
I'm labeling like
yeah,
jujutsu
that's a
sorcerers and humans a little bit differently, but There's
that's
no
definitely a good point because I don't ever really think about like they try to cause this rift between sorcerers and humans, but it's not like really there.
no, it's not really there. You could for one, I think the Jujutsu sorcerers, they don't really like interact with humans themselves. So it's really this war between sorcerers and curses, and some people die, some people don't. Um, there's a little bit of the manga stuff this week. Maybe we get into it like at the tail end of the episode for the manga readers, but yeah, I don't feel like the threat is there. I don't feel like that, and I think it's a lot to do with kind of the choices of their story. But like, how have you been receiving this thus far?
Um,
But I love this season though. Don't get me wrong. I
yeah,
love
yeah,
this
no, I
season.
think that yeah, I think the season's great. Like, I think it's really good. I think that um I think with the other stuff that I've been watching, I've been getting a little jealous of anime onlys.
Mm, I could see that.
I'm a little bit jealous of anime onlys.
You want to stop reading
Like,
manga altogether?
nah, I
Wait
can't
six
do
years
that.
for shit to be adapted?
Man, yeah, I can't do that. I'm impatient. I'm too impatient. But
Mm.
um no, cause I feel that sometimes when I watch and I sit here and wait, like, man, I can't wait for this to be animated, or can't wait to just not even just animated, see this scene, this moment come alive. I feel that I have a vision of what I want it to look like in my head. And like sometimes I could really buy into that idea. And so if it comes up and it doesn't happen as if like, dang, like, I really wish it made me feel this way, or maybe, like
Mm-hmm.
you kind of feel a little disappointed, like, damn, like, I feel they could have done so much more. Or there's even been times where I'm like, damn, they did a lot there. Like,
Yeah.
they could have
Yeah.
toned it down a little bit. But
Yeah.
but no, I think the thing with JJK right now is, although they are missing like the drama a bit in our perspective, I think visually what they've been doing has just been amazing. I think that like we even talked about this in the chat. We're just like the the when high drama moments happen like this, because even like with the war arc, where it's just they felt like they was just like bouncing around a lot. Like, that doesn't bother me because it's just like
Mm-hmm.
that's how I feel kind of that war is, of just like, or these big battles is it's like, it's constant split second decisions. They got to make a decision. They got to figure this out. So like the jumping around, I feel just ties into the moment in general. I can understand how some people don't like it, because you don't really fully allow something to play out sometimes. Maybe you cut away at a certain moment, then you got to wait to like jump back to that moment and see how it
Right.
connects. Yeah, like the bouncing around, the fast pacedness of it though, I don't see no issue with it. I enjoy it.
No, I that's more the more that I kind of like rest on that, because it was just, we were having this discussion earlier in the week about how like I feel like the jumping around in a bit is kind of undercutting the tension, and maybe that's me trying to figure out like, why am I not as like feet dug in the dirt about this, because I was with the first 5 episodes. You asked me if anyone asked, should I watch for? I'm like, yes, watch that. The past Gojo arc, it's amazing. This, I'm kind of like, when people ask me, like for instance, Justin asked me, he asked me, should I start it yet? And I was like, no, don't start it yet. Because like, I was like, where we're at, if you catch up, you're gonna be like, him specifically, he's gonna be like, why is this going on? What is happening? Like, and
Yeah, it's a
so
lot of unanswered questions, like early.
I agree. Um, what else are you watching?
Um, I randomly. So I follow. I'm not gonna say randomly. I follow this page on Twitter, and they just post. They post like fighting clips from just different animes. It's pretty cool. And
That
then
is
they'll tell
cool.
that, yeah, it's just legit like animated fighting clips, and they're like gifs, and they're not even like always like long ones. They're probably just a couple seconds of just like a quick cut. I'm like, oh shit.
Mhm.
So sometimes when I see it though, No, I'll click and if some piques my interest, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. So I'll go check it out. So one of them led me to Record of Lodoss War. I'm only like 4 episodes in. But it's like an older anime. It's probably like 80s, I'm sure.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Did not note the anime.
Record
Oh
of
yes, it
Lodoss
is.
War.
Wait, hold on. Damn, they got a lot of manga. Okay, 1998. Wait.
1990. Wait, 98?
It says 1998. Yeah.
Oh, well, it looks old.
Hey,
But no, it's tight. I'll enjoy it.
shit is old at this point.
Oh, the manga was in 80.
Okay,
The
yeah.
manga was
Oh,
88.
sorry, 1990. So yes, that is definitely
Okay, okay.
It started I guess airing thing, but it says 1990. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
1990 to 91. But yeah, nah, it was cool. It's
Sweet.
like that, and then another one is Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. That shit's actually tight. I'm only 2 episodes in, but it's definitely I'm definitely buying in on this one.
So I've been trying to watch a couple things, and if anyone's listening to this and cares, feel free to send me suggestions of great stuff from this year, because of course in a couple weeks we're going to do our year-end list. So I've been trying to
Yeah,
catch
do you have any early thoughts?
shit. People gonna be mad,
Is
but
there something
early.
you don't have to like give your full answer away, but are there certain things that you're looking back on this year where you're like, okay, that was really, like your high points. Like, is there like a specific area, like certain characters that you're like, you know what, these characters I feel like were killing it this year, or that I like really enjoyed seeing on screen or something like that, or was it just animes as a whole?
Um, I would say, okay, to give like a little sneak preview, I would probably say from this year. Don't say My Hero Academia. Don't say My Hero Academia. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So I don't know. I don't have a lot of options specifically from this year outside of the regular stuff, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, those first 5 episodes of JJK, that I think is peak. Like development, character, animation, style, choreography, music, things. I think it building up. And when I talk about build, so it builds up to this moment, right? It builds up to the first episode ties in with the last episode. And that's kind of like what I'm looking for more of the Shibuya incident. Like I'm looking for, um, I think the way they adapted that past Gojo arc, where the words that Geto says in the first episode are the same words he says in the last episode, and kind of tying that thing together. I'm looking for the thread. I'm looking for the tying with the Shibuya incident, but we haven't got it yet because, to be honest with you, it's a bunch of like battles and killing and all this other stuff. This shit that Gege loves. Um, but that is probably going to be for sure on my like best for anime things this year. Um, I also other stuff with like manga stuff that I don't really want to spoil for people right now. Um, yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that. What did I watch this year? Crunchyroll would know. Um, and actually, I know what's going to be in one of my. You know what? I want to finish watching it. So I've been trying to watch Pluto, right? Pluto on Netflix.
I need to tap in.
Here's why I can't get through it.
Damn,
here's
that's
why I
not
can't.
that's I don't like that.
Here's why I can't get through it. Episodes are long, long, long. I'm sure it
Like
gets old.
45-minute episodes, or are they
60
just
minute.
dirty?
They're
Just
60
they're
minute episodes. They're 60-minute
oh,
episodes.
okay. Damn, that's
Um,
kind of a lot for anime.
it is a lot, and the first 2 episodes to me have been moving so slow, like very, very slow. So I actually have not jumped back into it outside of the first 2 episodes. And yeah, shit, man. You know, all right. I don't want to give up too much of the list, but I also feel like we didn't talk enough, or at least enough, about this One Piece live adaptation. That was really good,
Yeah, we haven't.
and
Um,
I think it
I'm
was
gonna say.
really
I'm gonna
good.
say.
Save it.
Yeah,
Let's save it. Yeah, let's save it.
I'm gonna
Let's
save
save it.
my thoughts for that one.
Yeah. Let's save it. But I've been trying to watch Pluto. It's at some
You
point.
watch the Scott Pilgrim?
No, I haven't.
You should. It's so fucking good.
I'm never gonna fucking finish Pluto. I know it.
You're not.
I'm
Just give
never.
up.
How many episodes is Scott Pilgrim?
8.
All right, that's perfect.
No, it's so good. I think it's
See,
8.
fucking Pluto's 8 episodes too, but like on average, the episode
Uh,
length is 62 minutes long of every episode. Um, I'm sure it's good eventually, but like I'll be tired by watching. It's a lot to get through these episodes. But Scott Pilgrim,
yeah,
I'm
8
definitely
episodes.
watch.
No, so
Um,
definitely watch Scott Pilgrim. It's so
I,
good.
I spent Thanksgiving watching Squid Games, the reality TV show Squid Games.
Yeah, how was your Thanksgiving? I didn't even get to ask you these questions. We just been moving around, and
I ate good,
I've been. Did
lived
you
good. Yes, I ate
live
good.
good? What was it? What was on your? What was on your spread?
Chicken because we don't do turkey.
That's good. Y'all real.
Fish, sweet potato, rice and peas, um,
This sounds amazing.
mac and cheese, macaroni salad, potato salad.
I love potato salad. I kind of came to that
I,
realization
I
the
don't like
other
potato
day.
salad as
I
much as
love it.
macaroni salad.
See, my thing with potato salad is that it's really easy to fuck up though. You'll
Mm.
get more bad to potato salad. I think cold salads in general, you'll get more bad cold salads than good ones. But when you get a really good one, it's euphoric. Like
Give
a good
me
potato salad, crazy.
sweet potatoes. I will take that a million years all the time over potato salad. Um, but it was
Oh,
good.
for sure.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the reality. Listen, Squid Games probably could be an anime and probably would be better suited off as an anime. Um,
You know what art style I would like it to be into is more of that you did you watch when Samurai Jack came back? Like the
no, but
newer
I know
season of
what it
Samurai
looks
Jack?
like. I know what it looks like.
Yeah, I think Squid Games would look cool in that kind of style.
Oh, that would be cool. I'm sure Netflix wouldn't have to pay a bunch of people to do it either.
Yeah,
Um,
get what's his name? I'm gonna butcher the hell out of his name, but the legendary man behind it.
behind Samurai Jack,
Uh, yeah, Gendy Tartakovsky,
yeah,
Tartakovsky, yeah,
Tartakovsky, yeah, the goat. Um,
the
but
goat.
yeah, it's he's one of the goats. But not that. I mean, there's a lot. So I was watching that. I recommend reality show. If you're into reality competition like I am, I do recommend it because there's something different about not characters. I mean, the character thing is cool, but like also watching real people try to navigate this with knowing what the story is and knowing what the challenges are and trying to navigate it, trying to be one step ahead, but they change it up so much that it all the twists kind of like throw you off. And it's built with the same intensity as if you were killing someone, but they're just eliminated. Um, but the way these eliminations go down, you really legitimately feel like you're killing people because you're taking away $4.56 million out of their hands. Um, so that's always fun. What else am I watching, or what else are you watching?
Um, Animated shows in general are just having a great year because Invincible has been great.
I've never watched it. Should I?
Watch Invincible, yeah, it's
Okay.
good. That first season, the animation is shaky for sure, but
Mm,
it's really good. And then the second season, they've tightened some things up.
okay. I've been watching uh
Also,
I
what's
mean,
that other fucking show on HBO Max that just dropped?
first of all, Unsung thing, which I think is like flying under the radar. This Spy Family arc that we're in. Whew, boy,
Oh, in
we're
their
at the
bag.
ship. Yeah, they're in the ship. Yours doing her thing. Um, it's guaranteed gonna be 26 episodes. I don't know where this lands after. Um, I don't know where the series is gonna land in terms of like where we're currently at in the manga and where we're land here. But I'll say Spy Family is a hit and miss, but when it gets in their action bag, they're pretty good. Like once it
Yeah.
remembers what the story is, they do a lot of cute things because you have to do with Ani and stuff. And I think it's a show just bigger than its action, but
When
they
they
get
get in
in their
that
bag.
bag,
Yeah, they get in
yeah,
their
they get
bag.
in
They're
that
pretty
bag.
good, and the comedy stuff is
Um,
also elite as well. So they managed to balance it really, really well.
do you feel that they're gonna divert from the manga story? I feel that they could.
They have at certain points, like you kind of have to
No,
be
I'm
honest
talking
with you.
about like I'm talking about a full pivot, like in terms of like they kind of like actually make it more like I think in the manga there's so many little side little things and goofy things that happen. More taking that out and probably going down a more serious route. Like obviously still have the wholesomeness of it, but actually start diving because this ship
Let's
part
see
is
the
such a turning
movie.
point.
Let's see where the movie ends up.
That's true.
I feel
Because
like the
this ship
movie will
thing is
play a part.
such a pivotal point because this is like the point where like Yor really starts feeling things.
Right. It's a. It's probably to me it's flying under the radar. But to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people are talking about current anime right now. The conversation used to be a little bit more. A lot of people are just talking about JJK.
Cons are killing the conversation. That's why
Nah, I just don't think people are
everybody
watching.
been so mad at cons.
I don't think people
That's
are
all.
watching. I don't think
You think people
there's
are more reading more now? I see a lot
no.
of manga stuff.
I see a lot of manga stuff, but I don't think people are. I think because of the times in which all of these shows drop. That's always been my biggest thing with like anime drops. They don't capitalize. Crunchyroll would get a better response, one, if it was a channel, but two, um, if shit dropped at like 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. or prime time, like viewing, it would get a lot more thing. The fact that things drop at like 11 a.m. on a Thursday and like most times you don't even caught up to it, and then sometimes you even just miss an episode or two. Like all it takes for you to miss an episode or two to be like, I'm just watch the rest when it finishes. Like AD.
Yeah.
But I think it's something if I would change things, one, there would be a I know Crunchyroll has a channel on fuck, what's that other Freevee? Is it Freevee? No, it's another thing. But they have a channel somewhere where they air anime. They
They
need
had no, they didn't have a channel. They had a hub on HBO Max.
right. They need something that airs
Yeah.
programming constantly. It would be a great like internet channel, but if they had an actual channel on TV too, I think that would be perfect to premiere anime. And I'm
Man,
gonna talk
shit, a
about it a
lot
little
of
bit.
apps don't even have the Crunchyroll app on there. Like a lot
I
of
mean, devices.
yeah, devices.
Huh. It's a. I think just by the nature of the releases of things, people don't watch things, and then just the conversation isn't going on either. It's interesting to see. Like I do see a lot of more manga stuff. Um, I see a lot of stuff from fan pages and stuff like that, but I don't see anyone kind of like talking about like, yo, JJK for instance. It JJK premieres Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So unless you're a Stan account or some sort of other account who watched a Japanese airing like 3 hours earlier, um, you're not. I've caught it on my lunch. I'll be like, oh, it's on my lunch. Let me turn it on right now. But now I just save it for dinner. Um, but I can see people busy throughout their day, not really having the time to like watch it when they watch it. Because like, when do you watch anime? Do you have a designated time? Because I
Uh,
actually do.
it's usually during the weekends.
I watch everything literally after we record this. Like I watch everything. I'm gonna watch. I have my own setup time and all this other stuff, but I watch most things literally after we record this because I'm in anime mode. It's like, all right, give me more. Um, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, as you see, like Doctor Stone comes out Tuesday. I don't watch it till the following Sunday. Like it's a thing. It's a thing. So I feel like that's something that it needs to change, but it probably won't change. Feel like it needs to like the Netflix model needs to be more in play with a lot of these things as opposed to like following a lap schedule from Japanese things. But it is what it is. Maybe if there
Yeah,
was like separate Crunchyroll, I think is one website. I'm not sure if it is like region locked like Netflix is. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. Um, anything else that you're watching?
um, there's another animated show on HBO Max called Scavenger's Reign. That's really good.
Okay.
Uh,
Brief synopsis.
I can't even tell you. It's so weird. But essentially, these people are stranded on this planet, and so they're just trying to find their way off. It's four different astronauts on there trying to find their way off this planet, and you just bounce viewpoint to viewpoint. They gotta like they're figuring out the landscape and all these different things, and they got aliens and beasts trying to kill them, and yeah, so
Sounds like Hell's Paradise. Um,
nah. But yeah, but it's not Hell's Paradise. It's really good. You should
okay.
watch it. You should
Okay.
watch it for sure.
Tap in. All right.
Um, me and Kaya started watching the new Adventure Time. That's
Oh,
been
there's a
good.
new one.
Yeah, Adventure Time, Fiona and Cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so we've been watching that. Like I
I
said,
knew it.
anime
I knew it
shows
would come back. I
have
knew it
been
would fucking come back.
yeah had to too much money to get made, man.
It's okay. All right. Look at that. I'm gonna watch that. Um,
You,
Adventure Time was like weirdly dark. Like
no, it is. I love it so much. It's so
it's
great.
like
It's so
there's a lightness to it with
I
the dark
love watching it with
underbelly.
Kaya. Yes, I love watching it with Kaya because there's so many things that go. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because there's things I think go over her head that she'll catch and she'll even ask me about it. It's like say something about it. I'll be like, damn, that's crazy.
Mm, come on,
So
context clues. Um,
yeah, nah. And but nah, there's been some good animated shows this year.
I love it. I love to hear
I can't
that.
wait for this new Studio Ghibli film.
Oh, there's a
Ghibli.
new one.
Yeah,
Yo, I have
the
no idea what's going on. I just said, "Oh, there's a new one" like 3 times in this episode. Um,
Meelz is so untapped. He's
very.
not tapped in.
I look at things and
The
I'll
boy
just
in
okay.
the boy in the heron ain't got that crazy voice acting cast.
The boy and the boy and the heron. Okay, I'm here. Let me see the voice acting cast. Oh, Dave Batista. Whoa, this actually does have a nuts cast.
I'm telling you, that shit's crazy.
Robert Pattinson, um,
Willem
Suicide,
Dafoe,
yeah,
Mark
Suicide Squad.
Hamill.
Christian Bale. What the fuck?
I'm
Okay,
telling you, bro.
all right. No black people heard you.
Yeah, no nigga voices.
Yeah, sorry.
His characters
Um,
ain't dark enough for that one.
hey, well, it is what it is. You know what? I'll be tapped in for that. I'll be tapped in for that. Okay, all
Oh
right.
wait, they do have one. I really side note, I really hate when I pronounce people's names wrong. I won't butcher this man's name.
Okay,
Mahmudo Athi.
okay. I think you got it,
Mahmudo.
but you might not have.
I probably might not
But I
have.
feel like he feels you anyway. Like
Yeah,
like
man.
he
But
appreciates
nah,
the shout out.
we got some representation there and there. It's
Okay,
a little bit.
okay, all
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You gotta
One snuck in. I'm
gotta make
happy.
note of these things. I would have made some noise on the timeline. You know, that's what I would have done.
That's
Um,
what I would have done.
let's see. Maybe we can get into a little bit of this anime news, and then
We're gonna
we
wrap
can
it up.
yeah, we'll wrap it
Send the
up.
people on their way. This is
Yeah,
a this is the post Thanksgiving meal episode. We're just fat and full and just want to ramble on.
absolutely. Um, Tagashi, one of the goats, creator of Hunter x Hunter, creator of what's my boy Yusuke's anime? Um,
Yu Yu Hakusho?
yeah, there we go. It's slipping my brain. Yo, Yu Yu Hakusho, you're not come back. I feel like it's people are gonna be upset if they do say reboot or reanimate it or whatever the fuck it is, but
Don't do it.
I would do it
Why? What's the point?
because
I think, man, no, because
I'm
I
not saying
think that is
reimagine it. I'm not saying completely reimagine it. I'm saying would we have loved Hunter x Hunter as much if that 2011 version didn't come out? Hey, would people have loved Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as much if again that latter version didn't come out? Will in
but
10 years people
Yu Yu
will
Hakusho is
people
was light years ahead better of both of those.
will in 10 years people appreciate the Promised Neverland reboot that eventually comes out?
That's a reboot I feel will happen for sure. I'm not gonna deny that one.
I'm not saying
Um
I agree with you. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is a timeless thing as it stands. But another journey, another thing. Dragon Ball Daima is here. Come on, it's Dragon Ball Super. Just it doesn't even have to be the same Yu. It doesn't have to be the. We're not remaking the series. We're just like adding to the lore. You know, Yu Yu Hakusho,
nah.
10 episode arc. You know,
There's no
same
reason for
gang,
it.
same gang, same adventures.
I'll
Voice
take a I'll take a I'll take a movie.
we ain't gonna watch no fucking movie.
I'll take a movie.
I don't think a movie will be.
I think a movie would
I
do
don't think
numbers
it'll.
because
I
Yu
don't
Yu
think it'll hit.
Hakusho is beloved.
So
Like
what
people
if we
love Yu
can
Yu
do?
Hakusho
If we can do a movie, why can't we do a 10 episode series?
because I think a movie hits way better than a 10 episode.
I think
I
a
think a
movie
ten
would be.
episode 10 episodes that gives them too much room to fuck up.
No, come on,
Yes.
no, no,
It
no.
gets it gives people 10 episodes to find and nitpick and hate one movie. See how the movie does. See how people respond to the movie. If the movie get a response, then maybe cool.
Then you
I'll
turn the
take
movie
it.
into a fucking 10 episode arc. So there we go.
Yeah,
But
that's perfect. I'll do it. I'll take it.
I disagree. But you know what? That was an aside. Tagashi reveals Hunter x Hunter manga's possible ending in case he passes away, which is the most grim news that we got earlier last week. Um, I hate a just in case I pass away. Here's the ending for the thing. I'm like, God damn, bro. Um, it says, according to the Anime News Network, Tuesday it was revealed that he conceived 4 possible scenarios for the ending of the long running manga, which has been running very, very long. He presented the 4th abandoning ending during Tuesday program and added that it could be considered the ending in case he passes away before formally finishing the manga. So this is not the official ending, but if he
It's
does
just an
pass
option.
away, right? If he does pass away, this is the only ending we're gonna get. So thing. Um, he says, okay. They explain the
Also,
ending.
and for people to know, I have not read. I like seen the news. I have not read the ending yet, so this will be the first time I hear it.
Okay, so here's how it goes according to Anime News Network. The creator reported that the 4th abandoning ending, ending D, takes place after a time skip years in the future. Mirroring the beginning of the manga, a girl named Jean is fishing at a pond and catches a huge fish. She proudly brings the fish to her mother and proclaims her mother can never ask her to become a hunter again before leaving her mother with the fish. The mother debates Jean's future and Jean's father, expressing disappointment in their daughter doesn't wish to become a hunter like her famous grandfather, Gon. After a scene change, Jean reveals she doesn't want to become a hunter because of how often her grandfather Gon left her grandmother Nouko alone at home during his adventures as a hunter. She vows never to leave the island and to stay forever by someone's side as a boy enters the room. The final scene of Ending D is a bird flying away into the sky as someone watches.
Going in and up to be a piece of shit like his dad is the funniest part about all of this. He said, I am not the one to break the generational curse. I'm going to be a shitty dad, too.
Hey,
He saw how much fun his dad was having. He was like, damn, he may have had a point. Oh, my God.
listen, man.
Well, at least there's four options.
Stay strong, bro. Eat some multivitamins and
Listen, at least
get some
there's
fish
four
oil.
options.
Yeah,
At least that's option D. At least he didn't say this was option A.
and it's clearly like one that was like, all right, this is thrown out.
This was the safest one.
Yeah.
This was a safe.
No,
this was
but he says, listen, the following says Togashi had hopes that he would be able to think of a satisfying enough ending. He wouldn't have to resort to the possible ending A, B, or C, which predicted would have mixed reception from the audiences. He believed that the reader's reaction would be 80% positive on ending A, evenly split on ending B, and 90% negative on ending C. He qualified that he does not personally think that ending A would be highly rated by readers, just that it would be the safe, non-controversial ending. Due to the overwhelming criticism he would receive from fans, Togashi personally preferred ending C out of all the possible endings. I'm with release the one that makes everyone pissed.
Yes, I'm right there. Piss us all off. I hope he does.
What's the worst possible ending to Hunter x Hunter? What's the most controversial thing you could think of?
They eradicate hunters. Hunters are no more. It's illegal to be a hunter. And
the most controversial thing that ends is that Gon is nowhere and plays no factor in the ending of the show. It should just ends with fucking some other characters. Because that's really how Hunter x Hunter has fucking gone post the anime ending. It's like Gon's not involved, anything like that. Like the ending is basically like it doesn't even involve Gon. Fucking
because right now they're on the boat
forever.
Because they're all on the boat, so it's like all Phantom Troop stuff right now, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Which is fine because they're big players in all this, and I'm pretty sure Gon and Killua will appear somehow, some way soon. If we ever get there, but that would also be very hilarious. If Gon just never shows up again,
just never fucking shows up. The manga went on hiatus in January, citing health issues for the author. Shueisha stated at the time, but consulted Togashi and decided that the manga should not follow a weekly serialized format going forward. Editorial department added that once it knows its concrete details of the manga's return and how the manga will be serialized going forward, it will reveal the details to the magazine. He recently hinted the comic would return soon. So, we'll see.
It's going to be called bi-monthly.
I hope, bro, just have someone else draw the shit. To be honest with you, like
at this point,
get a Toyotaro. Come on, man. Like, I don't want to be selfish, and I know you like drawing it, but you can't draw. Just think of someone else, bro. Another bit of news: Toonami is officially airing starting this January the Entertainment District arc, and this is why no one watches Toonami. This arc has been out since 2022. It's about to be 2024. It is ridiculous for any. I would imagine. Here's how I imagine this went, because this would be the only explanation of why there's a massive gap between releases. Crunchyroll and Hulu had official rights. Netflix has its own official rights. some other shit has some other official rights, and it could not be aired on TV until pretty much one of these things expires at the beginning of 2024. So I'm not sure what it's going to be. You can literally watch Entertainment District Art on Netflix.
Yeah.
So, which I actually did start yesterday. Um,
Still holds up. Still amazing.
yeah, it's incredible. So I asked you this question: what would it take you to tap back into Toonami?
Hentai.
Get the fuck out of here!
um, I don't. Oh my gosh. I know they've been doing a lot more of their own like
Anime
production stuff.
original, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
anime original stuff. They've been diving into some. They've been diving into some weird, dark stuff, which is cool. But I just also once again that stuff gets released on online, so you can
Toonami is
watch it online.
I still feel like Toonami is a brand that like it's
But
good.
actually turning on Toonami on my television and going through like you have to just give me give me a crazy lineup. What's the lineup now?
That's a good fucking question. Let's figure
What
this out.
I don't even know what their lineup is.
Toonami lineup 2023. Jesus Christ. Its current lineup.
It is Demon Slayer,
Get the fuck out of
Doctor
here.
Stone, One Piece, Naruto
It's
Shippuden,
always One Piece.
IGPX, Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Hey, that's another really good one. If y'all ever want to tap into that.
Demon Slayer is still getting good ratings. Yo, Loki, it's getting better ratings than AEW. That's fucking wild.
Hey, shout out to Demon Slayer.
It airs at 12 a.m.
AEW sucks, bro. They're in the dang AEW's in the.
It's in
They're
the
getting
dirt.
their ass whooped.
They're getting in the dirt. Okay, so this is a very basic lineup. What would it take for you to watch? This could be anything. This could be it moving its time slot. This could be going on the internet. This could be anything like that. Because I do think that there's value in the brand known as Toonami because it still resonates with people. I don't know if it. I feel like Toonami needs to. It should be its own fucking channel.
Yeah, I think it's there with it. I think now it's getting to a point where it's like if you're gonna start produce, I think if we're getting anime originals from you and all these things, I think that it should just become its own thing, its own channel. Because it doesn't even have. I mean, it could be anime all the time, but it could tie in some
You get
other
some,
animated stuff they're doing. Yeah.
yeah. You could get random show where people talking about anime. You can get some other stuff. Like, let's get all the way into it. I think
Yeah.
Tsunami is
Because
a
there really is there an anime like center channel on TV? No.
non-TV
Right?
though. No,
Huh?
no.
Yeah. But I think
um,
we're kind of at a point where that might be something needed.
I mean, given Toonami's ratings, if you can get 200,000 people to watch at 12 a.m., I think you can figure some actual programming out. Um, and I know we're moving away from the TV model, but I feel like there's something that can be done with Toonami. I don't want it to like just fall on like Crunchyroll, right? Like just a tab on Crunchyroll. I feel like it could be something more because Toonami, video games, music, kind of like it's got its own vibe to it. I feel like it's bigger than just like it airs anime, because it sets the entire scene for you. But I don't know. A fire lineup would be fire, you know. But I think Toonami as a channel, just make Toonami a channel. Like I would watch that shit all day, like all day.
No, that shit would never. I would never change it. It would legit be
Even
Toonami and sports
I
just
would be
constantly on my TV.
I would get into so much other anime if I literally just had it on all day. Like literally.
Nah, man. I think we're at that point though. I think we anime centered TV channel is. I think we're reaching that point. I think that's an amazing idea.
That's a bit of news.
Also, too, going back to Togashi because I don't want to overlook it. His queen getting interviewed by Vogue Japan.
Ooh, okay. Shout out to her. Big Mooney vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um
She bad too. Togashi a sniper, bro. Shout out
that's
to my
funny.
mans.
Last bit of news. Tower of God is getting a season 2.
Yuck. All right, let's end the show.
I
It's been
literally
fun
did
talking to
that
y'all.
just so I could say this shit is trash.
This shit's so ass.
I do not like Tower of God. I know AD loves Tower of God. He's like, no,
I
the
think he
webcomic
loves the
is so much
manga
better.
though.
Yeah, he says the webcomic is fire. I'm like, all right, great. But yeah, no, I'm not a big Tower of God fan. So the mere fact he got a season 2 is crazy to me. I need shoot. Oh, sidebar. The DLC for Pokemon finally finished that. Gotta
Oh,
get it.
nice.
It's I don't know whenever or if Mount Silver will ever return. So I'll just say this. Pokemon needs to be doing more for my attention. I'll just say that.
Wow, we're finally here.
Yeah. I feel
We're
like
finally here, Meelz.
the game was not up to par.
What would your perfect Pokemon game be
Ash
now?
RPG. Ash RPG. Dragon Ball Kakarot. Ash. That would be the best game ever. You have the lore of the thing built into it. You can have all types of DLC things with all these gym leaders that show up, or other characters that show up, or all these other quests that you have to catch, or all these Pokemon you have to catch, all this other stuff like that. Just build it around the anime. Listen, Ash went viral multiple times. How he is not a featured player in a video game is beyond me. He's up there. The reason why he's not up there with Goku is because he's literally anime only. Pikachu is more popular than this. And you know why Pikachu is more popular? Because that motherfucker's in every game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, following the Ash story, that would be fun. That would be cool.
let me play as Ash. You still can, you can Mimi. I'm just Mimi. I'm thinking Digimon.
Mimi.
Misty, Brock, all the other stuff like that. Like, figure it out, bro. It's not that deep. That would be the game. Or bring back Silver. I don't know what to tell you. But even I would probably get bored of that again. But actually, probably not. I haven't played it in a while. Bring that back and Ash. But that's what I would do.
You know what? I fuck with that idea. That's hard. That would be fun.
It's a layup. I don't even know why they haven't done it yet, but it is what it is. I think that's all we got for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, of course. Thank you guys for subscribing to the Lookout. Got a lot of people are excited about Subs Lie Dubs Lie, the season of Subs Lie Dubs Lie. They told me what they're doing.
Shout out to my boys.
Yeah, they told me what they're doing for season 4. I approve. And yeah, make sure you listen to that show. Make sure you listen to this show. Keep subscribing, and yeah, in a couple of weeks. I mean, I would love if everyone came out this episode to be like, here are my picks for either anime of the year or something that you need to watch before this year is up. Like, this is a contender for a strong anime to watch, and just hit us up. To Look Out RNC on Twitter, to Look Out on RNC Radio, anywhere you listen to podcasts. And yeah, don't meet us there. Don't beat us there, or beat us there. Maybe, I don't know. Do we?
I don't know. Not having AD here to do that sign off, he fropped it so bad last time.
It's nuts. We got to get him back. Maybe next week is a
Yeah.
manga episode. Maybe.
Ooh, I'm down. we could do our manga rankings before our anime for our end of the years.
No, I like including manga in the end of the thing is 80's gonna be on the end of the year episode too. He doesn't know
That's
yet, but he
true.
is. But so we'll see what happens. Actually, we'll see what happens with next week's episode. Until then, yeah, we'll see you. Take care, everybody.